I don't know anything about that. You sound like J.D. Vance. Oh, I don't know anything about Tom Homan. I don't know anything about that. Have you seen the violence on January 6th? Oh, I didn't see any of that video. I don't know anything about that, you turd.
Brian, it's me, the #1 caller voted by all PTL listeners around the globe, calling in. So everyone.
Who did that vote? I didn't know we did a vote. Who voted on that?
They did.
Oh, they did.
Oh,
okay.
everybody knows.
I think
everybody knows.
I think
I'm
that's
the
fake
#1
news.
caller.
Okay, I think that's fake news, but that's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I had to call because I clearly misunderstood or misheard what you said. You said, man, nobody gave Joe Biden credit for giving up the merchant of death, the international arms dealer who was tracked by the FBI for 5 years.
Okay, so that's not what I said. Let's have a conversation about that. First of all, that's not what I said. I said they didn't give Joe Biden credit for multiple things, including bringing back hostages, October 2023, Natalie, Renan, and Judith. I mentioned January of 2025, September 2023, December of 2022. Number two, were you the same person? Were you the same person that was complaining about Donald Trump calling into shows when he released 5,000 Taliban terrorists? 5,000. Were you calling into shows complaining about that? Listen, I don't like the fact that this guy was freed, but unfortunately, just like in this situation, where a lot of Palestinians and a lot of people, by the way, that have committed some horrible crimes, Benjamin Netanyahu was forced to release them. When you make these sorts of trades, or lack of a better term, there are going to be bad people on the other side that are going to be released. Obviously, you don't understand that, but that's okay. Since you're asking me about one individual, I'm asking you now, were you outspoken about Donald Trump releasing 5,000 Taliban terrorists? Yes or no?
I don't know specifically.
Oh, how convenient. Well, guess what? Let me educate you, because when I try to educate you MAGA buffoons, you don't know anything about it. So now let me educate you, and let's see what you have to say. So you referred to one horrible, horrific human being, which I would agree with, who belongs behind bars, who Joe Biden had to negotiate and release him to get back 3 Americans who were jailed. That's what you are talking about. And you seem to have a big problem with that. Well, you see, my friend, 5,000 Taliban terrorists were released under Donald Trump. 5,000. So my question to you is, number one, why haven't you heard about that? And number two, can you find me a time in our history where either Donald Trump or Joe Biden or Barack Obama or George W. Bush or any of these people negotiated with terrorist organizations and didn't have to give up something in return? As we pod you back up on the show, can you please give me an example of that?
Well, no, but no.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You got to tell me though. Just tell me what we got to exchange, and I'll tell you if it's a good deal or a bad deal. What did we get in exchange?
I really don't care.
You don't know?
No. I do know.
So maybe we can get
bottom down again. When you ask me a question, you give me a chance to answer it. If you're going to interrupt me, then the conversation is over. By the way, you are either extremely ill-informed or uneducated or lying. That you don't know that Donald Trump helped release 5,000 Taliban terrorists. 5,000, you seem to know nothing about that, but Joe Biden makes a deal to get back 3 Americans, and you don't like the fact that he released one horrible terrorist, and you want to make that case, but then on the other side of things, you know nothing about Donald Trump releasing 5,000 terrorists. So I could care less about what your opinions are on that. Okay, well, I can don't well me.
Well,
don't well me. I'm asking you for a third time. Are you okay with Donald Trump? I'm asking for a 5th time. I'll ask 20 times until you answer it. Are you okay with Donald Trump, who released 5,000 Taliban terrorists? Yes or no? Don't tell me. No. Don't tell me. I don't know about it then. I don't know about it, you freaking clown. I don't know about it. It's so interesting when I bring up a retort to what you imbeciles say, and all of a sudden, I don't know anything about that. You sound like J.D. Vance. Oh, I don't know anything about Tom Homan. I don't know anything about that. Have you seen the violence on January 6th? Oh, I didn't see any of that video. I don't know anything about that, you turd. If you're going to call into this show, you better know what you're talking about. Let me explain to you something. There is no trade in American history where we got prisoners back, where everybody was happy with what we gave up. That's part of negotiating with really horrible, bad people. That's what Joe Biden did. That's what Joe Biden did, you dope. You imbecile. Did you give Joe Biden credit for any of the things that I mentioned?
I'm just asking. What
I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'll answer like you did. I'll answer like you did. I'll answer like you did, you dope. I don't know anything about that. What do you think about that, you MAGA turd?
5,000 might have been the best trade ever. We don't know what we got in return.
Oh, okay. So what do you think would be a good thing that we got in return for releasing 5,000 Taliban terrorists? Give me an example.
Said, listen, we'll disarm 50
They didn't disarm.
Weapons.
That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Know?
Because Donald Trump, because I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. You see, we do know what happened when Joe Biden negotiated and released the terrorist that you're talking about. He released a terrorist. We got 3 American citizens. We do know. The reason why we don't know what the Taliban gave us is because Donald Trump caved. That's why. They did not get rid of their artillery and weapons, because if they did, we would have known about it and Donald Trump would have been gloating about it. So you are wrong. So I find it very convenient. I find it very convenient, sir, that you call into the show and you have a problem with a trade that Joe Biden made, us getting 3 American citizens back, releasing 1 terrorist. But yet, you don't even know anything about the deal that Donald Trump made when he released.
But you don't
not
either.
5. Excuse me, sir. 5,000, and you're trying to make the excuse. Maybe we got something in return. Listen, you're a fool. You're a fool. Okay.
You thought we gave him.
You're an Hey, by the way, is the war over? Is the war over? Between Hamas and Israel?
Over in Iran that you said we're going to have.
I asked you a question. Don't answer a question. Don't answer a question. Pot him down again. You see, sir, the way that this works is I ask a question and you answer it. You don't answer a question with a question, you fool. I'm asking you a very specific question now, since we're talking about deals and you're a Donald Trump supporter. Sir, I need you to pay attention now, okay? Don't answer the question with a question. Otherwise, the conversation is over. It's not much of a conversation anyway, because you're a moron. We've established that. Please tell me whether the war is over or not right now. Is it over? Because Donald Trump, your Sir Turd Orange leader, said it was over. So now I'm asking you your opinion, sir, since you're such a smart guy. Is the war over in the Middle East? Is it over? Is it over? Yes or no? Is it over?
Yes,
is the war over?
There's no more fighting.
Is the war over? Is the war over? Yes or no?
Since they announced,
is the war over? Yes or no? Is the war over? Yes or no? Okay, well then you're a complete 100%. Idiot. So Hamas hasn't been disarmed. If the war was over, why would an evil terrorist organization still have weapons? If the war was over, why isn't Benjamin Netanyahu saying the war is over? Don't get me wrong. I'm sure you know much more than he does, because you sound like such an educated man. Why isn't the Prime Minister of Israel saying the war is over? And why is it that Hamas is still in control of Gaza? Please explain that to me, sir, since you're so intelligent. Go ahead.
It's been 2 days.
It's been 2 days. Okay, so if it's only okay, so first of all, the war is not over, as I repeat once again, because you're an imbecile. I'll repeat it again. Hamas still has their weapons. That means the enemy still has all their weapons, and they still are in control of parts of Gaza. That means the war is not over. And if your excuse is it's only been 2 days, then maybe the president of the United States shouldn't say the war is over when it's only been 2 days. You're making the point for me, you imbecile. Can you make one valid point in this whole conversation? You just get dumber and dumber by the second, sir. You really do.
Again, this master class in my debate.
Yeah, okay. Here's a master class. Here's the master class on how to hang up on the master debater moron that you are. You say the war is over. You say the war is done. The war's over when the enemy in Hamas still has all their weapons and they're still in control parts of Gaza. You complain to me about a Joe Biden deal that he made to get 3 Americans back here in this country and gave up, yes, 1 bad terrorist. That's the deal that had to be made. You have a huge problem with that. But yet when Donald Trump releases 5,000 Taliban terrorists, not only do you not know anything about it, but you're trying to make excuses saying maybe it was worth it. But we get 3 Americans back and we release 1 terrorist. You have a huge problem with what Joe Biden did, but 5,000 Taliban terrorists, I don't know anything about it. You're a freaking moron. Go watch your Newsmax, okay? And go fly a kite, you jerk.